The way I like to explain what a millwright does is we do maintenance on industrial machinery, or we do brand new installations and tear outs of machinery as well. Some examples of the machinery can be anywhere from conveyor to stamping presses, working on roller coasters, and so much more.
We install, assemble, maintain, and repair machinery in plants, factories, mines, even nuclear plants. We work at a variety of different places and do a variety of different things.
The easiest way to explain what a millwright is an industrial mechanic. We work on about anything that moves mechanically. There's oftentimes gearboxes, bearings, chains, sprockets. There's a lot of things that need to be precision aligned. There's a lot of just small components that you would never think about working on.
The apprenticeship process in the millwrights, it's a 4-year apprenticeship. You start off with the orientation class, and then you have a total of 16 classes. You take those classes quarterly, so every 3 months you'll have that, and then every 6 months you get a 5% raise.
You do a lot of hands-on in the classroom. You also do a lot of on-the-job training. It kind of just goes hand in hand together. You have to be a sponge. You have to be able to absorb a lot of different information from a lot of different people and be able to retain that information.
There's different types of certifications that I received during my apprenticeship in the Millwrights Brotherhood, and welding was one of them.
The millwrights are excellent welders. Oftentimes millwrights are called on to, if they don't have a part available, they'll be able to manufacture it. Millwrights also do a lot of heavy rigging. Think of a power generation plant where a big turbine has to be moved into place. You've got hundreds of thousands of pounds of steel that took months and months to build. It's being rigged up with Kevlar slings to be set into a cradle that doesn't have much room for tolerances.
Some jobs can be very precise, and you need to keep components clean and keep everything orderly. When you're rebuilding large machinery, you don't get second chances to make mistakes.
Sometimes we work in small groups from 2 to about 5, and other times we can work in large groups from a number of 15 to 50. It really just depends on the job.
Millwrights as a trade is very physically demanding. So all the tools that you use alone can weigh anywhere from 20 pounds to 50 pounds to 100 pounds.
You have to be able to climb, kneel, lifting. You have to deal with the outside conditions, whether it's, because sometimes, you know, on a job site it could be indoors or outdoors.
A really big thing to succeed in any trade, in any job, is going to be attendance. You just need to show that you want to learn and want to be there.
The type of person that is successful in the millwright trade is reliable, easy to get along with, and someone that just wants more, you know?
So as a union millwright, the pay and benefits are pretty substantial. The benefits are health insurance, our dental, our vision. We have an annuity, a pension. These are things that a lot of jobs don't offer anymore.
I think the one thing that sets us apart from other trades is we throw a little bit more into our benefits. I know people getting in, especially if they're younger, they just want more in their check. But like in my circumstance, I had a family to take care of, so the benefits, it was big.
If you don't mess up, you're not learning. And that was one that stuck with me, being an apprentice and coming from the background where I have no idea what a millwright was prior to joining. I would mess up a lot, and I would feel bad about myself. And old timers would tell me, you know, if you're not messing up, you're not learning.
These guys that see you in the field are going to base a lot off of how you represent yourself and what their first impression of you is. So you're going to need to show up with a good attitude, ready to work, and be on time, be ready and willing to do different tasks you might not be comfortable with at first.
As a millwright, you get to work on some of the world's biggest machinery. You can travel the states, you can travel the world. I love what I do, and I wouldn't change it for the world.